What is up, guys? Welcome back to Jabber the Hutt. We have been away for
A long time.
a faraway galaxy long ago. See what I did there? Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, you see? Okay.
Drop some Star Wars on that.
Yeah, we've been gone a while. That's what I was getting at. So, anyways, Comic-Con. I was woken up this morning. I was in a nice deep sleep. Woken up to the Arrow trailer, and my wife's exact words, "Oh my God, do you want to watch it, honey?" In deep sleep, I was so upset. Because I was gotten up by my dogs, Oliver and Barry Allen, at 6:32. Then it's like, oh, I'm going to get ready to sleep back in. Oh, a few hours later, oh my God. What I had to wake up to.
So you're saying the Arrow trailer wasn't a great way to wake up?
No, it wasn't the way I wanted to wake up. Diving into the trailer, it looks good. He's in prison because of the ending of it.
No spoilers.
Oh, sorry, yeah. No spoilers. The deals who haven't seen it yet. We're gonna rewind it.
Now, how long has it been since season 6 ended?
Time Stone.
I mean, we gave away the event. We did an Avengers spoiler 3 days after it came out. So I mean,
it's been
a few months since season 6.
Yeah.
So technically, I could say you just have to lead in with, "Hey, spoiler alert."
Oh, okay.
Plug your ears. Plug your ears.
Hey, spoiler alert! Plug your ears. Plug your ears.
You didn't have to say it verbatim, but okay.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, no, the trailer looks really good. I think the season 7 is going to be really interesting.
I heard he dies, and the show ends.
Wow, that spoiler alert again. Spoiler. Cover your ears. Oliver Queen dies.
I didn't hear that. I just wanted to see the reaction.
Hey, there's probably some people that love Arrow, Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I'm really excited for it. I can't say too much because I don't want to spoil it for anybody else. So, Comic-Con.
Yeah, so that's not the only trailer. So with Marvel not being at Comic-Con this year, it's kind of DC's time to shine. Because Marvel, what do they have to plug? I mean, they already have everything wrapped up. I mean, everyone knows when Captain Marvel's coming out, and everyone's gonna go watch it, and everyone sure as hell knows when Avengers is gonna come out, and they're gonna watch it. So they didn't have to promote anything.
Isn't that just awesome? They just flex their muscles and they're like, yeah, we're not going to be.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, why?
We don't have to be.
Ant-Man just came out. I mean, like I said, there's nothing coming out until March. Last year they, came and they promoted Thor, which came out in November, and then Black Panther, and then they released the first footage of Avengers. It's hard for them to release any sort of footage for Avengers right now because they have to really play it very carefully.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's going to be the kind of the tricky part when it comes to when they finally release the trailer. It's like, okay, what pieces are we going to put together to not give anything away? Because they can't show any footage of anyone that disappeared.
Exactly.
So they have, I'm sure, just limited way of doing without giving away too much.
They'll probably be like the worst teaser trailers ever.
I mean, every trailer leading up to that movie is going to be terrible. Because, one, you remember what the trailers are like for Infinity War, and you look back, it's like, ooh, we were fooled there.
Yeah, so, the run with all of them in Wakanda.
Captain America holding his hand back, only has 2, but he actually had all of them.
Yep.
So, then when Gamora was talking, you thought she was talking to Tony Stark, but no, she wasn't. She was actually talking with Thor.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's, they fooled you. And I'm sure this next one, everyone's going to be like, okay, I see it. I don't necessarily believe everything I'm seeing there because I was fooled last time.
I know, that's so hard.
But yeah, Marvel wasn't there. They didn't have to be there. Like I said, they got everything wrapped up. Now DC, they have a couple of movies, that they're trying to promote, come out along with the TV shows and their weird streaming service that's going to come out soon. Which I watched the trailer to that Titans, which is supposed to be like I think like the first show released on that new streaming system. Now I don't know, not sure what DC's trying to do here, but I looked up that DC Universe streaming system is gonna be like $8 a month. It's gonna have that Titans show, and it's gonna have some older, DC stuff that's already come out that you can watch on there, which sounds horrible. Maybe eventually, once they get more programming on it,
sounds horrible.
It could,
off the bat.
But I mean, if you think about it, okay, so I'm paying $8 a month to watch one new show, and then basically reruns of other stuff.
Yeah, I totally see
I'm
what
not
you
doing
mean.
that. Maybe once they get some more stuff on there, more original stuff, it might be worth it.
Build up their library.
But then also, like this Titan show, which I watched, it looks somewhat decent. It looks interesting.
It looks intriguing.
And I think they have like 9 episodes planned for it. Okay, well, $8 a month, 9 episodes. After the 9 episodes is done, then they have to wait for another season. Like, all right, so I'm gonna pay $8 a month for no new content.
To wait.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. If this show is gonna be released on Netflix or Hulu or some other streaming service already been established, I would definitely watch.
Yeah.
But I'm not paying $8 a month to watch it on their little streaming service. Not gonna happen. And plus, I mean, how many people? I mean, if Marvel came out and said, "Hey, we're releasing a streaming service, $8 a month, you get all of like our previous movies." We'll have
they would kill it.
And like, we're gonna move like the Defenders, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, all to it. Oh, you better believe people are gonna subscribe. to that.
would.
But when DC comes out like, "Hey, we have the streaming service, we're gonna have this new show on there." And a bunch of old animated stuff you can maybe watch.
That's what they're leading with.
Do you want to sign up?
Leading with.
No, not really. No, I'm going to pass on that. But like I said, I mean, that show looks decent, looks pretty intriguing, but I'm not going to pay $8 a month for a streaming service to watch it. No. Put it on Netflix or something like that.
The show does look really... It's only 9 episodes, so that's the sucky part.
That's what I saw playing. But a lot of times when it comes to like a first season, it's not going to be a really long because I want to kind of see how it's going to be perceived.
Yeah, but they don't know how it's going to be perceived because they're going to only show it on this DC web, this DC channel or whatever.
So, that's, their downfall now. Shockingly, with this trailer, hey, it's DC, it looks like it's going to be a dark series. Shocking. Who would have thought?
Right, yeah, never dark.
Never thought.
DC's never dark.
So, I mean, that's kind of funny. You watch, you see like the clip of that, movie Teen Titans Go that are coming out.
Yeah, the Deadpool reference and
it
stuff.
looks, kind of cute and funny or whatever, and then you see this Titans one, and it is dark.
Yeah, I thought I would be the only one to notice. I'm glad you brought that up. I was like, oh, okay, so this cartoon, like you said, is coming, going to be nice and entertaining, and then this show comes out and it's just...
Show comes out based off of the same characters.
Yep. And it's going to be a dark one.
Yeah. So, and then a couple other trailers came out. First, we'll save the bigger one, Aquaman, for a second here, but Shazam is another one that they're having to come out, and I'm saying I am a little intrigued by that. I mean, one, Shazam is not a very widely known character.
No, he's not.
So the concept is this boy gets these powers granted to him by some sort of like wizard or whatever, and if he says Shazam, he turns into this adult superhero. Now, I read an interview that the lead actors acted on it, who used to be in the show Chuck.
Yes.
I don't know how many people will remember that one, but he kind of was talking about the difference between this and the other ones is like this is one where you see all the other superheroes are like burdened down by being a superhero. It's like, oh, I got all this pressure on me to save the world, and this kid's like, I get to be a superhero?
Oh yeah,
sweet.
he's all
he goes
for
in with
it.
all this vigor, and it looks to be, while the setting looks dark, like the film looks darker than the setting, it does, I think, have more of an upbeat kind of comedic type of vibe to it. And the actor, I think, kind of, that they have playing will kind of resonate with that. And so it looks, it looks intriguing.
So this could be probably the first DC movie where there's actually comedy in it. It's not as dark.
Right. Yeah. There's supposed to be that comedic element to it, and they really try to portray that in the trailer. So like I said, it looks intriguing. Like I said, they're gonna have to do a lot of promotion on it because like I said, Shazam is not a very widely known character.
No.
But he does take place in the DC universe.
Yeah, because you saw the Batman symbol.
At some point, if they wanted to, they could bring him in to have an interaction with Batman, Superman, and whatnot. But like I said, like Kevin, or I think it was Kevin Feige or like that said, for DC to fix their problem is pick a character, do a movie on that character, and just try to do a good movie. Don't worry about trying to bleed it into anything else. Just try to make a good movie. They did it with Wonder Woman. I am not too sold on the next Wonder Woman coming out.
Because we're going back.
Yeah, we're
going back.
She gets introduced in, Batman vs. Superman, and then we go back to get her backstory, and then she's in Justice League. And now we're going back again.
Yeah, it's...
And Chris Pine's character is in there. So it's like,
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So it's like, okay, why is he there? Didn't he die? How is he being brought back to life? In Justice League, you still see her, in Justice League and Batman vs. Superman, you kind of see her still looking at old pictures of him, kind of, mourning it. It's like, okay, well, what happens then here? Does he die again? So does she have to watch him die twice? Is that where they're getting at? And how is he not super old? The pictures you see, he hasn't aged that much.
You could have found the Fountain of Youth, huh?
So now are they trying to kind of do like Steve Rogers and Bucky type of thing, where it's 100 years later and
he's
because
like a
they
super
were
soldier or something.
super soldier frozen or something like that, and now he's not old.
Copyright infringements. Look out!
You wonder okay, how do you do it? And I was watching a panel on it they did at Comic-Con, and they were specifically asked about the character, and they didn't touch on it at all.
Wow.
Which I suppose they can, because I'm sure that gives away something in the movie.
But at least give us something of why is he in the next movie?
Yeah,
give us a bone.
I just don't like how present, past now. It's like, no, we've already seen her character supposedly fully developed. Why are we going? I get the first one, I get a backstory.
Yeah.
Now, why are we getting more backstory after she's already been developed as a character?
They're doing too much jumping around.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Just introduce her in Batman, Superman, had her standalone movie, Justice League, keep it with the present.
It should have just been a continuation from Justice League, her character development from that, not going back in time again.
Yeah.
So I'm not thrilled about that aspect of it.
It's kind of nervous, they're kind of rolling the dice too, because Wonder Woman was kind of that one hero that DCU had.
Yeah, that was by far their biggest success. I know none of the other movies even come close to how good that movie did. And so now there's a lot of expectations coming into this next one. Like, that first one was really good. They brought back the same director and everything. It's like, okay, let's see how this next one's going to be. And immediately it's like, wait, it's going to take place in the 80s now? And, oh, wait, Steve's back? Oh, wait, what? Why? So I'm not...
So DC's screwing up again?
It looks like it. I don't like that aspect of it. Just continue on. We don't need more backstory. We don't.
Yeah, there's I'd love to get him on our show, but I want to hear what a lot of other DCU fans think of, DC going backwards yet again with this, because like we said, I hate to compare them, but you look at Marvel, they did all their standalone movies first, and then they kept going into the present.
Yeah, even if you take Black Panther for example, he was introduced in Civil War.
Yep.
But then his standalone film, while it still touched on his backstory, took place after the events of Civil War.
Right, directly after.
Yeah.
Yep.
So really now they are going back in time a little bit with Captain Marvel.
Right.
So that is going to the 90s. So that is going to be, jumping backwards. So you kind of get to see, Nick Fury come up and, I'm assuming the start of S.H.I.E.L.D. From that point.
That's what I'm thinking.
So,
because he still has his eyes.
That is, diverting a little bit from what they've done. Now, obviously, Captain America took place in the 40s, so they have gone back in time. But that was a standalone film. He hadn't been introduced yet.
Yeah, you had to do that for Captain America.
Yeah, so now Captain Marvel is the one time where they are really going back to see this. Now, also what are they going to do with Black Widow? They are going to make a standalone Black Widow. So now, is it going to be a backstory? Is it going to be a continuation from the events after the next Avengers? Don't know.
Her character would probably be... She's probably the only character really where if they did a backstory, it would be somewhat okay, because a lot of people that are just in the MCU cinematics, they don't really know her.
Yeah, they don't know much about
her backstory.
The biggest they've touched on it was in Age of Ultron.
Yep. When she's getting basically forced or tortured or
whatever.
Yeah,
Scarlet Witch did the whole mind trick on all of them. So that's the biggest backstory you have from that. So, I mean, yeah, they probably could still do a backstory, and...
It would make sense.
It makes sense. Like I said, they should have done a standalone movie on her a while ago and got that backstory done, but...
Why they waited so long?
I don't know. So, yeah, so, going back to... Sidetrack there, going back to Shazam. It looks interesting. I'll probably go see it.
I'll go to it, yeah, I was going to say, I'll go to it. I'll give it a shot. I'll go in with an open mind with it.
Yeah. And then now the biggest one they have, the coup de grace for them was the trailer for Aquaman, which comes out December 21st. Obviously, it's it's their biggest name. A lot of people seem excited about it.
Yeah, especially since they kind of revamped his character. Doesn't look like the old dorky-looking character from the old. Thank God
they did that. If they try to do it that same type of character, it would flop horribly.
Short haircut, blonde hair.
Yeah.
Looks nothing like he'd be the king of Atlantis.
Right, so, I mean, the trailer, it makes it look pretty good.
Yeah.
You got Black Manta in there as the... protagonist. Also you have, so it looks like there's going to be kind of two types of villains. You have Black Manta, and then you have his half-brother.
Yep.
So it looks like there's going to be two different types of villains in there.
You kind of might have a role as a Loki somewhat.
Yeah, like maybe. Which one's kind of the main villain. Not really too sure. Antagonist or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, it looks pretty decent. They had some humor... looks like in there, which I think, Jason Momoa, I think, kind of wants to bring a little bit of that humorous aspect. Doesn't want to be just straight serious, which I don't want him to be just like a straight serious movie. I'm sick of DC having just all serious movies. Like, we get it, Batman, it's been 40 years since you watched your parents die.
Yeah.
You still are dark and everything sucks, and Superman, he's supposedly this, seems like a nice guy, but yet all of his movies are dark.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Wonder Woman was, they had some fun, some comedic moments in there. And like I said, you have to have a good balance. I mean, it doesn't have to be a full-on comedy or whatever, but you want to have some parts in there where kind of lightens the mood. So you're not just going to be dark all the way through.
Well, yeah, because I mean, I get it. DC core fans will say, "Oh, DC has always been dark." I'm like, okay, that's fine, but they kind of have to transition with the times now. Marvel, they have that dark in the movies, but they also have that comedy to lighten it up. Look at Infinity War.
Exactly.
That was their darkest movie yet.
Exactly, but there was still a lot of comedic aspects to it, and you have the full range of emotions in Infinity War. And then... lots of comedy. You're laughing. You're laughing out, actually LOLing in the movie. And then at the very end, you're left just like this guy, like, what?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Yeah. Just seeing Black Panther.
Wow.
Just turn to dust.
And
right in front of Okoye.
Wow. And he brings it up anyway.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Wow.
For those that
more like tear alert for me.
Just reaches out and...
Oh, okay, full detail of it. Thanks. Need all that graphic image again. Thanks.
You do.
Thank you. No, I don't. No, I don't.
He's coming back.
I know, but they shouldn't have done me like that. I had a rough time.
They wanted to leave the core vendor group there because that's who started it and that's who's going to finish it.
I understand it, but I'm just saying. But I mean, back to Aquaman. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm hoping to see a blue whale sighting in the movie because he can talk to the fish. Mm-hmm. So it'd be really cool to see Yatupu, the blue whale, just come out of nowhere and, just provide us a shield for him or something. You know, he does his whole echo thing. You know, and then you see blue whale, boom. That'd be awesome. Just give me a blue whale. Give me a blue whale, Momoa. That's all I need. Just one blue whale. And yes, right. I named the blue whale Utupo. Utupo. Yes. All right. We are off. We're getting it now.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we have the rhino Tupo and the hippo Lucinda, and we have the blue whale Utupo.
Okay, so what's the difference between the names of the rhino and the whale?
Well, the rhino is Utupo. Oh, God, yeah. Okay, yeah. The rhino's Utupo and the whale is Utupupu. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, see? You just add more P's and the O's along, you know? That's how we do it.
All right.
But DC, I want a blue whale. I want Utupopo. I need it. I need it.
That's gonna make or break the movie.
That'll be my make or break point. Or who knows? They might show Shamu. They have orcas in the little poster thing in the video. Just saying.
Wow.
I just want to see a blue whale. What do you want to see in it?
I really don't care which animal I see in there.
Wow.
I just want to see a good movie.
Wow. I think it'll be good. Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
We hope so.
It looks like it will be, but you never know. We'll see. Should be interesting. And otherwise, like I said, since Marvel wasn't really at Comic-Con, there wasn't much.
That they weren't at Comic-Con.
Wasn't much information coming from them. Obviously, they're still playing everything very close to the vest with everything they have coming out.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed about that. I was hoping to see at least the new Captain Marvel trailer.
Yeah, I'm not really sure they plan on releasing a Captain Marvel one. Like I said, they just got done filming not too long ago.
Yeah, I did see that they wrapped up filming.
So yeah, they probably have to do some get into editing and production first before they are able to release a trailer. I would probably say my guess is around October, November is when I probably foresee one coming out.
We'll have to look too to see if there's any CGI that they leave out in the trailer or whatever.
Well, I mean, you will never know if there's stuff they left out until the movie comes out.
So I mean, I just hope that they give her either most of her abilities or some of them. If they do the binary, that'd be awesome.
Well, they might save some of it for
Infinity
or not Infinity War,
Part 2 or whatever.
And that's like what they did with Doctor Strange. When you see in his movie, he's learning his powers, but then in Infinity War, he's got it down.
Oh, he was a beast.
Yeah. Which is why everyone wants to see a second Doctor Strange, because now he has this full array of powers. Let's see what happens. Plus, I mean, it's still kind of unresolved from the first one, so yeah, kind of hoping to see a second one. They've talked about doing a second one already, so hopefully. But otherwise, I mean, yeah. Oh, I see. One big thing I talk about in relation to Marvel is the future of Guardians of the Galaxy now. Now that James Gunn was fired from Disney for his offensive tweets from back in, I think it was 2012 or something like that. Where, he made a lot of inappropriate jokes, to say the least.
Yeah.
A lot of them. Now, he had apologized for it before in 2012 when he got hired by Disney. And then it came out again. And he apologized again. I was like, now there's no coming back from this. Done. So now it's, okay, who's going... Because they've already said there's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah.
Well, now who's going to take over as director? And is it going to be able to...
stay in the same
Yeah, is it going to be able to... Well, and is it going to be able to kind of, have the same feel as the other two? Because the Guardians of the Galaxy were considered one of the best ones of the whole franchise, MCU, because you had a lot of, comedy, but there was also a lot of, emotion in them. So it's like, can they still capture it with the third one with now a new director, whoever that director may be?
It's Marvel and Disney. I have faith. I have faith they'll be able to do it.
Yeah, dude. I do too. I think they should be able to. I don't know. Like I said, I'm assuming that there was a storyline in place that James Gunn had planned out. So is this going to shift things? So obviously, Adam Warlock's going to be in it because that's how it ended in the second one. So he's going to be it. How are they going to now portray him in there? What's the storyline going to be? Do they have to change? How much are they going to actually change?
Oh man,
it's a lot. That's
just a kind of a bad place at the wrong time. Like when they resurfaced.
Yeah, I mean that's when you're getting into the spotlight. We've seen it in all aspects. In sports, movies, where these old tweets, where at the time you thought, oh, this is gonna be funny. It's kind of push the boundaries on things. Comes back later to really bite you in the ass.
I just think if you're in that type of a stature, just don't have social media. Or just think before you send something. Because someone's gonna find it somehow.
Well, yeah, and
there's those people out there.
I saw the tweets that you posted, and there were a lot of pedophilia jokes.
Yeah, they were not good.
So
not good.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his mindset was at the time. It's like, oh, it's a joke, so people laugh at it once they get past the shocking, the shock value of it. But no.
Yeah, I read those. I didn't think any of them were funny. I was like, that's not good. Bro.
No,
that's not a good
look.
And
you can delete stuff all you want. It's always there.
Yeah.
Nothing is ever completely deleted off the internet.
Exactly.
There's always some roundabout way to find it.
That's why you got to think about what you're posting, or say, should I post this or not?
Yeah, especially if, of all companies to be working for, Disney, you're making pedophilia jokes. Yeah, you're gonna be fired. Yeah. And James Gunn came out when he apologized again for it and saying he understands why he was fired. Like, well, obviously you should understand why you're fired. If you
be like, I don't know why I got fired.
Yeah, if you can't, I don't know why I got fired. I thought those jokes were hilarious. Like, ooh, wow, you didn't learn anything.
I have no clue why.
Yeah, so obviously, for him, we'll kind of see where his career now goes.
Because will anybody want to pick him up? Now?
Exactly. Is this kind of a career killer for him? Don't know. And his brother, Sean, who played, drawing a blank on the name. It's Yondu's right-hand man.
Oh man.
Yeah,
the guy that has his flute now, or his arrow.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on the guy's name. Yeah, he played him. He also did the stand, or when they're filming, he would do the stand-in for Rocket.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he came out today or yesterday, and released some tweets about his brother. How he understands. He sees that his brother's been a better person now since he started working with the MCU and these Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and how his edge, so to speak, has changed. He's not that same person anymore, but damage is done.
Yeah, it's one of those you can say sorry till your face turns blue, but it's already been done.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those you just can't take back.
See what happens with there. I don't think the movie is supposed to be released until 2020 or 2021.
So they have time.
Yeah, they have time. We'll see what kind of goes in there. I'm sure, right now, they want to move past it as quickly as possible. Because they just want to get the focus back on Captain Marvel and Avengers. They don't want to have this kind of lingering back there. So, we'll see what happens there. But, yeah, it should be noted that, that's going to be a big change for the Guardians of the Galaxy moving forward.
Hopefully it doesn't screw up the franchise.
I don't think it will. This was supposed to be kind of the... they had said this is going to be the final installment of Guardians of the Galaxy in this capacity. So whether that means, a couple of the characters die off, killed, or whatever, move on. But they said this third one was going to be the final one in that capacity. So we'll see how it goes next. Like I said, maybe Adam Warlock now kind of brings in the group and, takes from there. I still want to see a Rocket and Thor spinoff. That would be hilarious.
Fantastic. Because they get each other so much.
Yeah.
They could just feel it in Infinity War. They just cling to each other right away.
Yeah. And then, whenever this deal goes through with Fox, Deadpool and Guardians of the Galaxy, I think would be fun too.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Star-Lord and Ryan Reynolds' comedic personalities.
And then Rocket in
with
there
the
too.
Rocket.
Oh yeah, that'd be fantastic. I would love to see that. Yeah, that's still far. That's still way out in the future. Who knows what's gonna happen there?
Give it time. It
There's
could happen.
No, I'm saying it's probably going to happen. It's just going to be a lot before anything official, and that's why Kevin Feige said he's not even thinking about those characters until the deal is signed, done,
Yep.
everything goes. Otherwise, he said, yeah, I got other stuff to think about. Once it actually happens, then I'll see how to work them in. But until then, not even thinking about it, which makes sense.
Makes perfect sense to me. I understand.
So yeah, today's last day of Comic-Con is wrapping up. We'll see. I doubt it. I mean, at this point, everything that's going to come from it's come from it already. So we'll see if anything else comes up. Otherwise, not a whole lot coming out. We'll kind of see what other news or stuff leaks out and things like that, and as we get it, we'll talk about it. Otherwise, that's all we got for today.
And remember, hashtag see you too poo poo.
They don't know how to spell you too poo poo.
It'll be in the comment box. We'll see it.
All right.